This is the second draft of the floor plan. Please ignore the upside down power management closet. I got really into it and forgot that I moved the paper around. So here's gonna be an RV style door. Right now on they're like $300 and that sounds awful. So I'm really thinking maybe a scrapyard of some sort would have one that I could get for like, I don't know, 15 bucks. 15 bucks sounds good to me. So we'll see what happens. This is the dedicated toilet area. I know a lot of people have, a lot of people that do the van builds or Skoolie builds have like a kitchen counter that folds, and there's the toilet, and that's kind of unsettling to me. Also, maybe if I have visitors over or traveling with me, I think that might be a little, I don't know, that might make them a little self-conscious. So I think a dedicated toilet area is a good idea. Right here, like, there are things that aren't drawn on this blueprint because you can't account for vertical space. Right about here, there is naturally some kind of vent of some sort in the top of the bus, and I'm gonna go ahead and install one of those RV fans that are really popular to help pull and push air as needed to help ventilate the space. Over here, power management closet. So solar power will run from the top of the roof down to here, solar charger, battery, inverter, just all the electronics that will be needed to run the space. Then right here we have a kitchen counter, very long length. This is tentative, so I'm expecting there to be like a third draft, but for the time being, there's a kitchen counter here. Every space, every cube here equals about 4 inches. This is a very long kitchen counter, very deep as well. Then this is a sink. This sink will move depending on where the window is, because I saw a lot of people do something where your sink is here and then you just lower the window and you rotate out the faucet and you can use it as a shower, which is kind of cool. Am I going to be showering outside all the time? No, I have a pass to a nationwide gym chain which shall not be mentioned at this time. But that said, I can use the bathrooms or the sinks. Well, I can also use the sinks there. I can use the bathrooms or the showers there almost any time. Most of them are 24 hours. This is a little clothing closet. I wanted a space where I could hang up shirts because even though I'm going to be living in a bus, I don't want it to look like I'm living in a bus. So I think having not wrinkled shirts is the first step in the right direction. Over here on the end, we have 2 opposing bench seats. These measurements and designs are tentative again. So I kind of had this cool idea that I can kind of bounce with you about this particular bench seat, but we'll get back to that in a second. Just 2 bench seats, and then on the wall up here, right now there's an AC unit that was original to the bus that we're gonna have removed, but I'm thinking a temporary shelf that will go all the way at the top, and then you can actually pull it off of the top and lower it maybe to become a desk. So that way there's a workspace now. Or when it's not a workspace, people can come over and sit here, and maybe we'll have like jump seat belts on the side so that I can transport up to 3 people instead of just myself and my thoughts. Over here we have a futon bed with under storage. Oh, and here, let me point out these backs and this back. The very top will be about 6 inches deep, and then the bottom will be about 8, so there's a slight incline so that the seats aren't completely vertical. So I'm hoping that will aid in comfort. So this futon bed with under storage, I see a lot of people do like the interlacing slats that kind of like pull out from between each other. That's kind of the idea that I'm going for here. I have also seen some really cool ideas where they're just independent pieces to pull out. So like if I wanted to, I don't know, say watch TV and just pull out like a TV tray, like one of these bed pieces to use as a TV tray, that's very plausible and possible. So that's an idea. What's not pictured here besides the RV air vent in the roof here, there will probably be about 16-inch deep shelving going along the top. The top is curved, you know, it is a bus. So hopefully that's enough space, and hopefully I don't go over the weight limit of this small V8 engine.